Inside the Ropes, taking you behind the scenes of tournament preparation.
I'm going to go speed, and I'm going to say 12 under.
Phil Mickelson, and he is going to be 4 under.
Probably the best player in the field. Hopefully he's going to win, and I have no idea what he's going to score.
I would like to see Jason win this here at Baldesroll. I think he'd make a great champion, and I think he would be very humble in his appreciation for winning here at Baldesroll.
I would love to see Phil Mickelson. I know how hard he's worked at trying to win a major, and to shoot 66 and lose 2 weeks ago in a major. So I would love to see him do it.
Wow, a 1984 Groundsmaster 72.
I have operated a 1942 General.
We had an old sand pro at the first course I worked at, and I don't know how old it was, but I'm amazed it still moved.
We had a Parkmaster 7-gang hydraulic unit at Laurel Valley Golf Club that was about 25 years old.
Tradition.
Knowing that it's one of 4 golf courses that has been made a National Historic Site, I think is very unique.
When we're literally, as the crow flies, maybe 35 miles from New York City.
To have a place of this natural beauty where these members can come out, and when you come through that gates, if you came through here blindfolded, took that blindfold off, you wouldn't realize that you're in the most densely populated area in the United States.
27 years.
28 years.
Since 2002.
I've been 40 years as a superintendent this year, coming up, and very proud to say that I'm a superintendent.
I've been in the industry for 35 years.
Since 1986.
Dan Kilpatrick.
I call Mike Turner.
Anyone that can help.
If I need help, I'm going to call that man right over there, Ken Kubik.
Mike Turner.
Kevin Hoban and Dale Getz.
You know, they're going to put me on a spot, you know, and you're going to, is it the PGA? Well, you know what? I love the Masters.
PGA Championship.
Because I've been to more of them than any other, I like the PGA.
I love the Masters.
I think the PGA of America deserves some accolades for the way they run their organization and the way they run their events.
I don't think we could talk about that.
Craziest thing I've seen on a golf course is hawks pulling up turf grass to get at grub worms underneath the turf.
Actually, we were rebuilding bunkers. It was at Glenwood, and it was a gentleman who went into one of the fairway bunkers, and it was a harsh dog leg. He was towards the back of the bunker, and there was a pine tree off to the right, and he started to line up like he wanted to put the ball in between the trees, and the guys on the crew were like, I don't think you should do that, and he was like, I'm golfing here. And he hit the ball, and it hit the tree, and it hit him in the forehead. It was like crack, 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 and he went down.
Working at New Seabury Country Club for an internship for Tom Colombo many years ago. Afternoon round of golf, I think I stiffed a 3rd shot about 3 feet from the hole on the 5th hole, and then a fox ran out, grabbed my ball, and took off into the woods.
I think one of the funniest things I ever saw when I was just in this industry, I was at Laurel Valley Golf Club. It was probably around 1980, and we're watering one night. And in those days, we had an old system. You had to plug the sprinklers in and then go make sets and go to the next sprinkler head and change it. And I get a call on our little walkie-talkie that there's something on 12 fairway. There's something out there. It's big and it's black and it's right in the middle of the fairway. I'm thinking, what could that be? And I drove up, and my helper at the time was actually my brother-in-law, Ken Weaver, was working with me. And And I said, well, what do you think it is? And we sat there in our Cushman and we looked at it, and we started approaching it slowly because we didn't know what it was. We saw it moving, but we didn't know what it was. And we got up to within maybe 100 yards. All of a sudden, the guy and a girl jumped up, stark naked with a black blanket, and headed to a car on the opposite side of the fairway, a little blue Volkswagen. They jumped in and away they went.